Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Now this is actually a Let's Play that I tried to do a few years back, but I actually did not finish it. I got a good ways in, but at a specific point, this was around the time Nintendo had a bunch of their games have animal companions, and there's a side quest, or not a side quest, but a main mission in this game where you have to get one of the animal companions to help you out in a graveyard in order to access one of the dungeons. And for whatever reason, like, I followed a guide even trying to figure out just exactly what I needed to have done in order to actually get this guy to spawn, and he just wouldn't spawn. I actually have a clip I'll go ahead and play right here.
Hello. Where are you, friend? It's not here. Plant. I need to go back and check out that, one that we planted back in town. I'll do it eventually. Weird. I can't find him. I thought he should be, like, right here.
But yeah, as you can see, like, he wasn't there. I don't get it. But, I'm hoping this time, I guess I just get the right things, or I just don't skip out on whatever the heck didn't make him trigger. Regardless. So, Oracle of Ages, I've actually played through and beat on my own time. I actually, back when they released the Nintendo 3DS Pikachu Edition, I picked this up because they were releasing it on the eShop in a bundle with Oracle of Seasons, and I was going on like a family vacation trip to Texas, and Dad was just like, "All right, we'll get you a game," and I asked for the couple of the combined pack essentially for the trip there. And so I've played through Ages. Now I've played some of Seasons, but I have not beat Seasons. But I have beat Ages. Now this is an interesting situation. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the main menu there. This is actually an interesting situation here, specifically with Oracle of Ages and Seasons, as they kind of go hand in hand. I'll go ahead. As you can see, there's a thing called Game Link here, which lets you put in a code. Now, what this code is, it's actually a code that's given to you at the end of the game. And so the Oracle of Seasons will have a similar spot. And what I can essentially do is I can type in that code, and then I'll be able to go through and connect both of the games. So essentially I'll beat the game, and then I'll be able to use the code to play through Seasons, which will give me alternate events, because it's acting as if I've played the first one and I'm coming through to the next one. And this does go both ways. A lot of people recommend that you play through Seasons and then do Ages, because Seasons is considered the easier of the two games. But, I'm gonna go ahead and do Ages because it's the one that I'm familiar with, somewhat. It has been a few years since I last played it. But I'm gonna go ahead and play through Ages, hook it over to Seasons, and then the cool thing about doing a full link to run, is what I think they're called, is it actually gives you an alternate ending. So essentially, the original idea that Capcom was going to do was, because yeah, this got outsourced to Capcom, believe it or not. They wanted to take it and make it into a trilogy. So essentially, there would be Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and then one other game. But unfortunately, they ran out of funding or something. I can't remember what the story was. But they were unable to do the third game, so instead, after a linked game, it unlocks a final dungeon which completes the entire experience. And then you can go ahead and do it the opposite way. And there are bibs and babs here that are different from playing it one way versus the other. Like I said, specifically in this one, I'm going to go ahead and do Oracle of Ages, then Seasons, and then call it good. I won't do it the opposite way around. but it'll give you a reason to either watch someone else play it the opposite way, or experience it for yourself. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start a new game. We'll go ahead and type in... No! It won't let me. Okay, we'll go ahead and do D-Helm then. Or actually, we'll just do Helm. Usually if it won't let me do the full name, that's my go-to. Specifically since I've played Persona 3 FES on the PS2. Accept our quest, hero. Okay, I guess. Hello? It's very quiet. Help! No? Get out of here, Octoroks, I think's what they're called. That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Helm, is it? I see a Triforce on the back of your left hand. That is the sign of Aurelian hero. That must be why the beast fled. I am Impa, nurse to Hyrule's Princess Zelda. I am looking for a singer named Nehru. Will you help me look, Helm? I feel safer with you nearby. But yeah, I started using Helm after playing through Persona 3 FES. What a great spot, such a clean air. Now, if only time could stop. Because specifically, a lot of the characters call you by your last name because it's based in Japan, and that's just how the culture is. They call you by your last name. And so, I got used to, in the back of my head, saying Helm whenever, like, Mitsuru or something would come up and address me. And I thought that was a lot better, and it rolled off the tongue more than D-Helm. So, this is the animals' utopia. Soon, more animals come. Oh? Oh, that's it! This rock with the Triforce is a sign. Could you move this rock for me, Helm? I'll just... I can't do it. Now, if that doesn't smell suspicious, I don't know what does. Nehru's house, Lena City. Where are you going? Hurry up and move this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fine, I'll move it. Happy? Thank you. Now, let's go. Sure. No, we can't go that way anyway. I don't have a sword. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh, there's a house. Can't go in there. Ba-ba-da. Oh, it looks like we found her. La la li li la. Huh? Nehru's the best singer in Labrina. Shh! I can't hear Nehru sing. No, I have to hear Nehru's song. Oh, sit here and listen. How charming. Isn't it enchanting? That was definitely some charming art. You're Hyrule's messengers, aren't you? Impa and Helm, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. My name is Ralph. I am an old friend of Nehru's. We're counting on you. Thank you. You've come all the way from Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I'm Nehru. I've been very worried after hearing that Labrina would face many evil troubles. Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase away any beast that comes near you. Sorry, Helm, but I doubt we'll need you. I'm sorry, Helm. Ralph is always like this when it comes to me. But I feel that something evil is approaching, just as Ralph claims. Uh-oh. Suspicious person is suspicious. You are correct. Not bad for a diva. Not bad for Nehru, Oracle of Ages. Something terrible will happen, right now before your very eyes. Oh, it looks like Impa was possessed. What dark figure doth approach? Hello. Thank you, Helm. You allowed me to pass through the sacred barrier. I've been waiting for this moment. I am Veran, Sorceress of Shadows. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, I shall make your body my own. Well, looks like she's trying to possess a goddess. I wouldn't imagine it would be that easy, but oh well. I guess it's that easy. It's a wonder these things don't happen more often. What are you doing to Nehru? I'll cut you in two if you don't let her go. Heh, aren't you brave, turning a sword at me? If you cut me, it's Nehru who dies. Nehru is no mere diva. She is the Oracle of Ages, who controls time. Now the Oracle's powers are mine. I can travel through time as I choose. And it looks like she's opened a portal to do just that. Now, a new age shall begin. The Age of Darkness. And away she goes. I shall go to the past and do as I please. Oh, and we're already seeing the ramifications of letting her run loose. That guy turned old, I think. It was either old or ugly, I don't know. The monkeys turned... Oh, they just disappeared. They weren't turned into stone, they're just gone. Every last one of them. But speaking of turning to stone, this poor kid is out of there. I was just informed it's 32 degrees outside. A record for October, I think. That Veran, she couldn't touch the stone, so she used you to get in here. I've known Nehru was the Oracle of Ages since she was a child. I have always been beside her, protecting her. But now this? Nehru! Nehru, wait! I'll save you! Nehru! Simmer down there, Ralph. I understand you're upset, but... Oh, hell! You saved me. To think I was possessed! Shadows were surrounding the Oracle of Ages, so I came hoping to take her to Hyrule. I had no idea this would happen. That Veran lady is frightening. I was forced to do her will, in spite of myself. Veran said she'd go back in time. She must be planning to use Nehru's power to launch some sort of plan in the past. Labrina already feels the effects. If it's true, we must stop her. Oh, my limbs feel so heavy after what Veran did. I can't move them very easily. Helm, if the Triforce on your left hand is real, then you may be the hero who will save this world. Please help us. Ah, yes. Zelda entrusted this sword to me. You may use it. You got a hero's wooden sword. Hold A or B to charge it up, then release it for a spin attack. Now, can you meet the Maku tree in Lena Village? The Maku tree is the guardian of Labyrinth. Surely she can help. Nehru's house is in the woods, east of here. I'll be there. Fair enough. And without further ado, we can now begin the adventure. I suppose we could start off by going ahead and talking to our lovely friend Impa. Helm, please save Hyrule. Oh, wait. Nehru. Yeah, we're not actually in Hyrule in this game. In fact, we're not in Hyrule in either of the Oracle games. This one takes place in Labyrinth, and the other one takes place in Holodrum, I want to say? Holodrum? Can't actually recall. Rolling Ridge, Lena City. So, obviously our first order of business is going to be heading to where that portal was up there. So we're going to want to probably head south towards where this spot was. This is Lena City. No kidding. Hello. Welcome, sir. Bring me any item you wish to purchase. Well, I don't have any money, so I guess nothing. Maku tree. This way. Oop, a ring shop. Oh yeah, this game has rings. So essentially, there's this blue and red snake, and you can use those to either send rings to your other game, or to get the ring from your previous game. And rings essentially give you small power-ups like extra defense and I think jumping. I can't remember all of them, but the Maku tree stands at the far end of this cave. Well, I do believe we should probably check that out. But let's go ahead and look at some of the other stuff here. I am Bippin, the expert arborist. I know plenty about trees. Now let me tell you something. Blossom and I just had our first child. Yes, we did. Have a look. I am Blossom. This is my first child, a healthy baby boy. But I am having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? What would we call him? You know what? It would be kind of funny. We'll go with Link. Maybe he's the hero of time, not me. You would name him Link? Yeah. It's a fine name. I shall call him so. He seems happy to have it. Come visit us anytime. Now, this is actually the start of one of the side quests in the game, and you can actually see him grow up between the two games, which is rather interesting. So the name is decided. Link, huh? It's a fine name. I hope he grows to be a fine child. I hope Link will grow strong and healthy, like you. Not a problem. So that starts off that side quest. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know everything that there is to know about some of the side quests, so I may have to look up some information here and there. Lately, you have been vanishing and turning to stone without warning. What's happening? I am Plen, the mayor here in Lena City. Lena has a long history, reaching back hundreds of years. Back then, it was Lena Village, not a city. Fair enough. Can't lift that. Fair enough. I think that's the basis of everything in the city. Oh well. So what kind of candy is never on time? Chocolate! Isn't that a sweet joke? That joke goes against our aesthetic, you know. What's going on? My grandson has turned to stone. How? Why? Wake up. Call me Grandma again. Poor girl. Poor boy. Oh? Want to learn about the subscreens? Oh, this is just the tutorial. We'll skip that for now. You can't read it from here. Know-it-all Bird's Hut. First-timers welcome. Yeah, we won't need that. Hello? Ho ho, I am Troy. In my younger days, I traveled the world and saw many animals. Even at my age, I'm quite dedicated. You show promise if you've come to hear me speak. Just between us, I have seen an animal called Moosh that can save up energy as it floats and then pounds the ground with great force. That is an interesting creature, Troy. I wonder if we will see such a creature in our time. I think for now we'll go ahead and move on. See the Maku tree. So we're on Maku Road. Interestingly enough, I believe this is where that hidden dungeon is for doing a linked game. I could be wrong though. Hello, Maku Tree. Pleased to meet you, young hero. I am the Maku Tree, guardian of Veran. Veran, sorceress of shadows, has taken Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. She's disrupting the flow of time from the past. She's trying to flood this world with the power of sorrow. We cannot give in to the one of impure heart. You must stop Veran, and soon. But to stop her, you'll need something... Uh-oh. A remainder of that effect. Veran's up to no good. Ah. I feel so weird. I'm vanishing. Something must be happening to me in the past. Help. Oh yeah, she's gone. Fair enough. Well, the Maku Tree. This is more of Veran's work. Helm, you made it. Veran just leapt through this time portal. If we go back in time, we should be able to save Nehru. And the Maku Tree. I'm coming, Nehru. And then, without further ado, we can move on to the past. Another one. First, that guy with the weird hat appears, then you. Ever since that girl Nehru came, there's been all sorts of weird goings-on. I'm out of here. Lena Village. Oh yeah, so this is the past. It's a village again. They look like a happy family. I wish I could join them. Okay, faster this time. I'll throw it, so catch it, Dad. The village has it hard with the construction of Queen Ambi's tower. But you still gotta spend time with the kids. Hey, nice one. Lena Village. The Maku Tree is a talking tree, but lately she's been bothered by monsters. This is Lena Village. Huh. Oh, excuse me. We haven't had any nights for a few days now. The village has been full of rubble ever since work started on that tower. We can't get anywhere without a shovel to clear a path. So we'll probably need to find a shovel, because as it would appear, Maku Road, or path, is blocked off by some dirt. So we're gonna have to find a shovel to get past that. The village is full of excess dirt from the tower. There's no room to walk, and any tools we could use to clear a path are being used for construction. Indeed. I don't want to do anything there. That's like a shooting gallery game. We could use it later, but right now, it's not of really any use. This isn't good. I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. That is a major problem. Queen Ambi had a boyfriend, a seafaring man, but he set sail one day and never came back. She's building a tall tower so she can search the lands for any sign of his return. It's called Ambi's Tower. It was a touching tale. I'm sure it was a touching tale before everyone kind of got screwed over. Queen Ambi is busy. She's in no mood for any who come empty-handed. Bring her a rare item and tribute if you wish to see her. I don't think I will. Not right now, at least. Darn gaseous seeds! Sprouting, growing, making nuts. And all those new nuts got different stuff inside. Get rid of it for me. You got a gaseous seed. Plant it in soft soil. I know there's soil right by my house, but don't go planting seeds there. Well, that's just tough luck, buddy. I think I might. Plant. Now, the way that the gaseous seeds work is, essentially, they grow over time, and I can't remember if that's, like, per step or per enemy killed. It's a thing, but they grow over time, and eventually it will have a nut on it. And then when you harvest the nut, it can have a plethora of different things. Specifically, it also will have heart pieces in it. So this will be a thing that we have to partake in, whether I like it or not, if we're gonna get like most of the items and what have you. They'll also have things like rings, big rupees, just random odds and ends. It's completely random as far as I know. Anywho. Why build such a huge thing? It's just work, work, work. Yeah, that's what it would be. Oh, there's a piece of heart right there. This is the entry to the tower being built to the heavens by the order of Queen Ambi. At first, this tower was being built to guide Queen Ambi's love safely back from the sea. But ever since Nehru came, the sun sits high, the skies, and time itself has stopped. It's not like Queen Ambi to push us so hard. In the village, they've started calling it the Black Tower. You can look around, but construction has some areas closed. If you hang around too much, though, you might get yelled at. Well, I appreciate you letting me through. The Black Tower. Now, I could go ahead and talk to some of these people. They're just going to be complaining about work, though. What I want to do is go ahead and grab the shovel before having to bring this episode to a close, because I am close. So, we'll talk to this guy. A digging tool. That's the spirit, Sonny. Here, you can have this shovel. Can you use the shovel to move that dirt out of the way? You got the shovel. Now start digging. We're working hard on this tower. Help us out. And then you can go ahead and use the shovel there. Bonk, bonk. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and we'll get this piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 in all to get an extra heart container. Check them on the item screen. Which, the item screen you can get to by what? Oh yeah, you click, so this is the start button to get to here, and then select to swap through the different menus. Which can also has the save option. So we'll go ahead and click save and continue. And then I'll go ahead and see you all in the next episode, where we will use the shovel to go ahead and clear the path to Maku Road. So, until then.